him hitting me by doing that. See, all your defense is in here. Everything is in here. Pop, pop. See, everything. And when I see I'm in hitting range, I'm cautious when he can hit me. And when I'm ready, I hit when I'm in range. And then I'm out of range just by one step. It's not, I don't have to do all this to block the punch. See, everything is in here.
Oh, yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, champs? What's up, warriors? Young and old, men and women, do-gooders, do-batters, the 9-to-5ers, the businessmen, the entrepreneurs, everybody striving to do their best and to do right. What's up? What's up? Election got you down. COVID-19, the Rona got y'all down. Boxing got you down. Does your weight have you down? Does life have you down? I'm sipping on this thing called a Clamato. It's I think it's a not Spanish, but Mexican drink. It's beer with tomato, lime. I even threw a little red pepper in. I like spicy stuff, and it's got a funky taste, but I know it'll keep me regular, and it's refreshing. So if life got y'all down, man, I'm here to tell you it's going to work out. It's going to be all right. If you stay ready, and y'all done heard this before, if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. Put your hands in the dirt, y'all. Keep your eyes on the prize and protect yourself at all times. Do right. Be righteous. Have faith. Stay on the path, because we live in living in wild times. We're living in tumultuous times. So stay the course. And I know you're probably wondering, how can I or anybody else say this to you?
Bouncing off the ropes, dancing and sticking, beat them all night.
We can say this because we doing it too. Now check this out. This is how great life is. Whatever ails you or causes us dis-ease, there is remedy.
I'm so hard hit, I'm so scientific.
Whatever it is on the planet, in the universe, do you know that there is a remedy? There is a cure for anything and everything that may get us on this planet. I want to go as far as to say in the whole universe, but since we live on Earth, we're just going to keep it to this planet.
God is so wonderful to all of us.
Man, we've been working through this Rona stuff, dog. And I'm honestly say that I had the Rona way back in March, and it ran its course in about 5 to 6 days. There are plenty of remedies, concoctions, things in nature you can use to alleviate yourself of things such as the Rona, the flu, all those type of sicknesses and whatever things that they trying to put on us, or things that we may run into out in the world, out in nature. So whatever they can create, y'all remember that the human body is wonderfully, magically, mysteriously made. We can overcome it. We will overcome it. There's hundreds, there's thousands of things that you can find to alleviate yourself, y'all. Any health ailment you may have. To name a few, I know when I had it, when I contracted it, I was doing a lot of citrus fruits, ginger, elderberry, garlic, root herbs, teas. Let's see, what else can you use? Just certain type of scents and aromas, gemstones, places in nature. Y'all, the list goes on. So stay diligent with that.
You have to stay active.
Ooh, have y'all seen the way Mike Tyson and Roy Jones been getting into shape, working out, doing those little short snippets? It's amazing. It's amazing. I have a strenuous job. You know, I do a lot of rod busting. But when I see Mike Tyson and Roy Jones work out like that, it motivates me just to see two older legends going hard like that for an exhibition. It motivates me. I come home after a long, strenuous day and do an extra workout after a long workout at work. So it helps motivate me, and it's just good to see them. How can I say? It's almost as if old warriors, that spirit, that fighting spirit, that go get it, that I'm gonna overcome spirit never dies in them, and I love that about them. If you look at Ali all the way up until his passing, and other warriors, now a lot of them mask it and hide it real well, but they're always in and around their art, their sport. You can see it with Larry Holmes, Evander Holyfield, Lennox. You can see it in other sports. What's my man, Bukau, Paul Prumuck, and all them. They always going to be in and around us. But you can see it even with Floyd Mayweather. I mean, he's promoting. I'm pretty sure he's training too. He's training fighters. Even though I only see Tank Davis, but I know he's in there around it. Floyd Mayweather Sr. You know what I'm saying? And at first, I wasn't interested in the Roy Jones Mike Tyson fight. I didn't want to see two legends get in there and possibly tarnish their legacy or hurt one another. But it's an exhibition, and in their primes, they were so entertaining to watch. Now, as a fan, you know, I don't want to see them hurt one another, but I'm curious, and also I know it's going to be some type of fun spectacle to take part in. I don't want to see him get hurt, but the way that Mike is talking, y'all, Mike said he's coming for war, and Roy Jones said, hooty hoo, I'm ready for anything, dog. So we gonna tune in. We probably, we thinking about paying for it. We thinking about it.
What up, K-Lex, KG? Everybody who?
Been covering the recent fights, y'all. I scored Lopez versus Lomachenko 8-4 for Lopez. I saw Anderson Silva get whooped up on, an old washed up Anderson Silva. I wish, man, that hurts to watch. I wish he would just stop and retire already, man. He's my favorite MMA fighter of all time. Possibly, he's in my top fighters from all different sorts of combat. He's in my top tier of all time as well, and it just hurts to watch that go down like that. I saw Tank Davis make a steak souffle out of Leo Santa Cruz. I saw Israel Adesanya outclass Paulo Costa. I saw the Polish heavyweight with no defense lose a fight that he should have won. Kyle Naki, he in there like it's a Rocky movie, and got chopped down versus some tune-up fighter from Finland. Man, that shit, y'all, I actually watched that one in our own living room. That shit took me back. That shit took me back to the 50s, 60s when Floyd Patterson was, when he was fighting Ingemar Johansson. He's fighting a heavyweight from one of those obscure countries where heavyweights really come out of, like Ingemar Johansson from Finland or something like that. Y'all correct me. But man, it's crazy to me. It's crazy, man. I love it. I'm a fan. I'm a boxing fanatic. I'm a little bit dismayed at Deontay Wilder's recent message. Man, if you don't get George Foreman or Evander Holyfield or somebody like that in your camp for this third Fury fight, and cut out all the bull crap, I want to see Wilder succeed. Like my dad used to say, I want to see Wilder succeed till he can't succeed no more. I want to see him do that. What Silva told Chael Sonnen, Chael need to train. Chael need to focus on training. Chael need to train. He needs to train. I haven't been following the politics behind the fight and all the parlor tricks and all the circus acts. I just want to know, is the fight happening or not? That's all I want to know. So I'm not going to speak on it anymore until the third fight happens. Whatever they decide to do with their camps, with their business, with their trainers, that's their business. And I wish the best for both parties, because I just want to see a great third fight. I want to see the fight to settle it all, baby.
Come to Muhammad Ali. I am the man.
Let us know, us the boxing fan, when y'all want to reach the realms of the great heavyweights of yesteryear. So get y'all ass back in the ring to settle the score. That's my only take on it at the moment. I'm rooting for Wilder. We just want to see the best fight the best, and the best continue on.
I told you, I'm the real champion.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. We love boxing. Even though I have been watching a lot of one fighting championships, I've been watching a lot of Letway and kickboxing. Been watching a lot of the grappling championships with the jiu-jitsu and the sambo. As of late, I've been watching a whole bunch of that. But we love boxing. And why is it, y'all riddle me this, why is it so much easier for the best to fight the best in other fight promotions, in other combat sports, arts? Why is it so much easier for the best to fight the best? Why is it so much easier to have an undisputed champion? Why is that, man? We've been talking about this undisputed thing for a while. Had a discussion with a young man, well, a few young men. We was at a fight party. I want to say it was the night that the Korean Zombie lost that decision here recently. we was all having a big discussion about Undisputed, and of course a few of them were New Age fans, and we talked about him and her and this way and that way. But at the end of the day, I cannot put you into top tier on my list if you haven't been an undisputed champion, if you ain't fighting the best in your weight class, in your sport, in your art. Point blank, period. I could never put you above a top tier great. Let's say this great that I'm thinking of is 75-20, and let's say this other alleged great or so-called great is 52-0. Even though that you 52-0, I'm not going to put you above the man that's 75-25. He's had more contests. He's more than likely had more knockouts, and he's more than likely been undisputed. That's not in all cases, but that's in some cases or many cases. And especially if that man that's 52-0 hasn't been undisputed. So I'm not going to, in my list, you're not going to crack my top list if you haven't been fighting the best and if you're not undisputed. I can't put you, I just can't do it, dog. In my honest opinion, it's disrespectful. But anywho,
I told you, I'm the champion of the world.
Put it this way: the nowadays boxer pugilists, it takes 4 of them in any given weight class to equal one champion from the 60s, 70s, 50s, the golden era of boxing. 4 title holders today, 4 so-called champions today equals 1 from 1960. Y'all understand that? So I don't care what the stipulations are. If you got to grieve, if you got to dig deep to get certain titles, to acquire certain titles, to be undisputed, you should do that. To be remembered forever, you should do that. To be solidified in your boxing royalty, in your boxing legendary status, you should take that path, in my opinion. And not just in boxing, in any sport, in any endeavor, in any field of work, in any skill that you may choose to take on. You should seek to not only do your best, but to compete with the best or be on the best team. You just gotta bow down at the foot of the masters. So your days will be long upon this earth land. Bow down, respect, honor thy mother and father that came before you. Love them unconditionally. You may not even flush with your parents or family members, but honor them. And just like a lot of the older boxing greats, fighters, warrior greats, I don't flush with a lot of them, but I honor them. I respect them because of what they done and what they, as a fellow fighter, you know what they had to sacrifice to get down in their art. Bow down, y'all. You know what I'm saying? One of the first things I've learned and humbly getting into the combat sports by way of grappling was discipline. The only way you can achieve, the only way you can go outside the lines and the walls of convention and of ordinariness is through discipline, through hard work, through diligence. All right, I'm gonna make this short and sweet, y'all, because I can go on all day on these sorts of topics. Stay diligent. Exercise your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit daily. Prepare and focus yourself daily. All right. We're living in a miraculous but yet terrible times, especially over here in America. Well, everywhere. You might be in a third world country listening to this. So wherever you are, prepare and focus yourself daily, even if it's just 10, 15 minutes a day. Hell, that's what the masters of old say. Just devote 15 minutes a day to your thought exercise. So we got some readings coming for y'all down the pike before the end of this calendar year. We got a few more little tidbits and videos coming y'all way. So love y'all. Stay diligent. Shout outs to all the people I flush with on here on YouTube. Shout outs to all the people I don't flush with. Stay on it because it keeps me sharp too. Keeps me sharp as well. So everybody stay on it. Y'all keep creating that good stuff to make a freight train take a dirt road. Alright? Love, peace, and prosperity, y'all. We'll holler at y'all on the flip.
All of your balls.
Hey, you out, sucker.